Burn my base down, will you? You think you get away with burning my base down yet again? You think I would go 20 episodes with my goddamn kill box burning every single time we fight the Titan tick? It would be the work of a madman to go all that time and not swap it out for something slightly less flammable. You will never get this. You will never get this. DJD has reached the biological age of 13. No one cares, DJD. Oh, I kind of care when he got 17 shooting, actually. That was pretty good, though. What was I talking about before? Oh, it was something like... Right, so that's enough of that. Today, I am going to boss rush the final bosses that we need to eat the genes. It's like 2 more Titan ticks, 4 more of the venomous fellas, 4 more of the other fellas, 4 more of those other fellas as well. I use the term boss rush very loosely, given that there's a cooldown between each boss that you fight. Then after that, we're done with it, okay? You don't have to panic anymore. You don't have to cry. You don't have to sob. You don't have to weep. Well, you can do that in your own time, though. Then, because I'm not repeatedly forcing raids on us from bugs, we'll probably fight other raiders, like dwarfs, and Helldivers, and Starship Troopers. Wheels have been spinning for quite some time, because we're totally out of bloody resources. We did hit some steel when I was digging out the fancy mountain over here. However, that is not sufficient for a crafting time. No, you see, for advanced components require plasteel and gold, which are not steel, except for plasteel that could be steel. I'm unsure on that. I don't know the deep lore of the plasteel. Here's the play. We do nothing else besides fight the boss and do exactly what I'm about to say with these words, and I'm sure I won't get distracted, no. We build my dear sweet friend, Gomez, some new legs. Whatever is the quickest of the legs. What is the quickest of the legs? Those give 100%, but then if I chuck the other thing on top, it's another... Ooh! It's another 20% efficiency, 20% moving. We're gonna give Gomez lizard legs. Hold on. He's a worm. Can I even put legs on Gomez? Extra bionic arms. Oh my god, I can make him look like a Machamp. It's not really an extra arm when you don't have arms in the first place. I don't make the rules. You know what I could do, though? I could glue on, like, 12 legs onto him. I need to be able to go out there and caravan. How am I going to make extra arms, idiot? You haven't got any plasteel. This is by far the saddest moment of my entire life. It probably will be the saddest moment of my entire life, ever. Here's the other thing. If we're able to keep, like, 20,000 silver... Occasionally, we might get a message from the polluters saying, hey, do you want us to come build a road? We just send Thorax. She can carry 504 kilograms. Oh, my God. It was 504 kilograms, but it was in her home gym and her dad was the judge, so a lot of people don't think it really counts. Gomez and Sig Bexy, friends till the end. How are we looking? 1.4 days. I'll take that. That's fine. We could sell them some tasty insect jelly and maybe a touch of ambrosia. Not too much, though, because everybody is hopelessly addicted to it these days. You want to buy some bees? I'm not sure that turning up with a pocket full of bees is the right maneuver. I'm also going to take some silver as well. Not all the silver in case a trade ship turns up. Inaccessible. Could not find a valid packing spot. Oh, well, I guess I'll put down a packing spot then. People keep saying I can't caravan out. I can't caravan out of my base. How do I get out of here? You simply just read what the game says and put down a packing spot. I mean, I know I'm anti-reading a tremendous amount of time, but it's that easy, my friends. I've got to say a sentence that might sound a little strange. I've tried to balance the jelly economy a bit more between episodes. I've thrown out a bunch more farms, and my idea is we keep throwing out farms until we quite physically cannot maintain them anymore. The issue with making the queen massive, and the queen massive, and the queen massive, and the other queens massive, is that they tend to get quite hungry. At some point, I want to make the Insectoid paragons, the colossal Insectoid, the alpha Insectoid. Bastion taking his science even further. Some say even too far. I'm not going to say that, but some might say it. Go! What's taking so long? Sig Bexy, leave! No, I see how it is. We haven't got enough components to upgrade Gomez, but more than enough to make Prestige Beetle Frat, which, to be fair, I do want to make. I think I want to give it to Isarenas, given that she's like our best combat character now, right? Well, which of these many kids was the one that had the gun nut power? Misandrist, nothing. Chimpanzee, please rename that child from Wet Bear. Was it Sig Bexy? Did Sig Bexy have it? It was Sig Bexy. Do I have a gun for you, my friend? Turns out that he has made that ridiculous Helldiver gun. This thing has a DPS with accuracy included of 65.8. A charge rifle, for comparison, is like 7. A charge rifle is 7.7. These bosses need to ramp it up. These bosses need to ramp it up to keep up with some of the ridiculous weapon balancing of some of these mods. For now, we give it to Isarenas until Sig Bexy is good enough and strong enough and skilled enough to deserve it. Don't worry. Hello? How you doing? Was that in the kill box? No, slightly south of the kill box. We'll be fine. Oh, don't attack yet. I need to redo so many defensive positions. No, fuck off. Fuck off. Come back tomorrow. Where are they? Oh, here they are. Oh, I didn't rebuild the spike traps. Great, so I can just send them through an enormous maze for absolutely no benefit. Well, these things happen, don't they? Here they come. Here they come. Oh, that's quite a squad. Oh, that's quite a fucking squad. Wait, I need to save the defensive positions for all my fellas first before this gets even more complex. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. That's fine. Go, my bouge. Go, my bouge. Fight and die. Oh, shit. Emphasis on the die, probably. God, I hate fighting these ones. They're so powerful. Fucking Jesus. None of these fights scare me at all. Except for this one. This one is terrifying every goddamn time. Where the fuck are you going? Wait, what? Where are they going? They're going up and all the way around so they can get to them up there. Yeah, we're just gonna not allow that if that's all right. How did that catch fire? How did that catch fire there? How the fuck did that even happen? It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I mean, this is, a touch on the unfortunate side. Oh, baby chimpanzee's grown. Well, that's good to know, isn't it? That's great. How's the fire got to there? How has it got to there? Explain that. Please, by all means, explain that to me, how the fire has ended up right there. But it's not the heat. It's not like it's spontaneously combusting because of the heat. It's impossible. Okay, so basically the whole hive died, but on the plus side, the fire didn't spread this time, which is good. Great work. Ferris, come and swallow down some ferrocores for me, please. Evolution 1 is pyro-resistant chitin. No way. Makes you fireproof. Oh, my God. And then, oh, that's it. We're done. Increase the size of the hive. We don't need to do that. Oh my God, that's it. I mean, what else can we do with it here? We can administer it and get another Titan tick. I don't want to do that. Oh, it's the hive node. That's right. I don't know how particularly useful this thing is either because it's got such a small radius. Like, it can stop the decay rate of some of these insect hives. But that only covers... Okay, well, we could cut down the decay rate of 2. Sure. Actually, you know what? Why not? Let's go for it. Sweet Gomez has made it. Give me your steel. Give me your plasteel. Give me your... Don't worry, this will sort itself out, especially when I start buying the gold. Give me your gold. I had to do some really messy trades there to try and sort things out. I gifted them a bunch of jelly to reduce the load and basically make them our best friends, so that worked out quite well. What's waste leather, and why have I accidentally bought that? Oh, well, never mind. I thought I'd trade some stuff, because we had a 40% negotiation bonus, so we're buying it at... not a massive loss. Then we just take it back to the base and sell it to someone else. Oh, ooh, thorax's permanent. That's honestly, there's a lot going on here that I think I need to deconstruct. This is some anglerfish shit. So hold on, all this is really done. Ignore that. Ignore that. All this is really done is by taking two genes, we've just enabled regular standard pregnancy that's slightly faster, right? Okay, so what it does is just give you much higher fertility and much faster pregnancies. So that's all there is to it. Fair enough. Gotcha. What if I also give Sebastian the spawning sac gene? It gives him extra fertility. I presume it won't increase Thorax's fertility as well. You know what? I'm not even going to draft my own people up to fight Bugsy's gene line. I'm not even going to do it. I'm just going to send the bugs out. They are so below us, so inferior that I'm not drafting my people. I'm not going to interrupt their day-to-day schedules, their sleep, their little naps. Boil and die. Boil and die, Bugsy's hive. Sapper raids? What the hell are they doing? I would appreciate if you didn't, but, like, I understand. I understand these things. I get it. Bugsy's hive are one of the most intelligent bug hives, of course, below our own. Far, far below. It's us, then a tremendous air gap, then Bugsy, then, like, the regular bug. Oh, boy, they actually have tunneled in, though. Okay, fair enough. Listen, Maxwell? Fuck, I'm gonna... No, don't do that. Do that. Don't 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 do that. What's that? What's that sound? What's that sound? They are blowing up one of our Nichadas hives, which is, quite annoying, I will admit. Motherfuckers, they blew up 2 of them! Oh, fuck off! Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I'm not rebuilding those. I'm not rebuilding them. The Nichadas bugs aren't doing anything for us anyway, other than just kind of get in the way, and occasionally they'll fistfight people, but that's not really what they're meant for. If nothing else, we can thank Bugsy and our hive for finding a gap in our defenses, and also providing plenty of people to chest burst. Exotic goods trader Graves, my friend. Well, if it isn't the considerate flamingo traders, they don't sell a single flamingo, you liar. How about all their plasteel components, Glitterworld medicine? We can exactly afford it. That's amazing. I'm not going to use those skin hardening stuff, though. You can have that back. Oh, hello. It's all baby. Baby Lurko. Oh, another warrior. Yeah, no, I'm happy to see that. Welcome. Ah, and we can queue up 2 chest bursters as well. Ferris is still on cooldown. The others are too young, but this will do. Actually, genuinely going to have to try and start some outposts at some point, aren't I? Send some away to start their own hives for a change. Thank you, Bugsy. Thank you, Bugsy. Much obliged. Appreciate all the fodder. And here's something you'll really like. 2 Terra Mantis. 2 Gigalocust, 6 Mega Wasp, 10 Macrofly, 10 Mega Scarab. That's enormous, but we'll be fine. Oh, go, 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 go. Defensive position? What the hell? Oh, God, they're here. Fuck. Where are you? somewhere. Oh, right in the bottom corner. Bloody hell. Oh, you brave fools. Oh, you idiots. It's because search and destroy was still enabled from that last raid. Oh. You do your attacks automatically now. Is that an update? Fascinating. Does that also work with the venom spitters? Because that could be awesome if that's the case. See, my friends, if things aren't perfect with mods, make sure you complain incessantly until it works. Just keep leaving those 1.5 comments under mods. It'll happen. It'll happen eventually. Don't worry. Just keep an eye on those venom spitters. See if they actually do spit venom. That probably explains why the fire went so out of control last time. My question is, will Colin do it automatically? If that's the case, awesome. If that's also the case, we need to be very, very careful about how this goes. They do spit! Oh, game changer. Actually amazing. Fantastic update. Game of the year. Actually, game of the year now. You might notice they didn't do it until I click search and destroy as well, so you do have a slight level of control over it. Like the fuel mites, I don't want them to be doing that. Finally, some good fucking food. Go. Consume those mutations. Maybe these are the last two we need. I'm not entirely sure. I'm kind of losing track of how many we've got, to be honest. I think we need to fight another Terramantis, though, at the very bare minimum. And a second one. We've got Volatile, and we've got Insect Rostrum. Right in my rostrum. I'll inspect all of them. We'll wait until we've got everything unlocked, and then we'll do it all in one go. Otherwise, the Zoomers will fall asleep. And that one Chemium one we bought from the trade ship gave us Acid Burst Sack. That's a very good Rimworld name. Oh, well, here we go. Oh, Sig Bexy's back. Dirty, filthy man. Dirty. This has all been his doing. Ever since day one, it's been his nonsense. Emphasis on the part of the word that isn't the ents part. You get it. You know what I mean. And a touch of Beetle Fract for, I think, Scalanio. I think we've got to upgrade the main boys first. Beautiful. That one works really well because it matches his goggles as well. That's great. I like that. What happened to my... Oh. I see. Speedrun. Here we go. Easy. Social, intellectual, animals, social, plants, medical. Done. Maybe half of those and communal. Done. It's an easy day. Are we ready? We're ready to fight? God damn you. So, do you know how many genes I need? Do you know how many genes I need deep inside me? Do you know how many we've got left to gather? Lots. So many I'm not even sure I know how many at this point. We are going to have to check the genes, aren't we? So I can tick them off. If only we had some sort of to-do list that I could have kept track of it with. Wet Bear and Chimpanzee sat reading their books over a lovely game of chess in their top hats and their jackets. They're very sophisticated. This is my favorite combo in the colony. This is the best. They're unstoppable. You like half brothers, full brothers? What are you? Stepfather, acquaintance, rival? What the fuck are you? Nephew. Baby Chimpanzee and his nephew Wet Bear just sorting out their plans, you know? Getting their life together. It's a friendship that will stand the test of time. Graves alarmed Wet by moaning softly about the irrelevance of morality. Oh. Ooh, do we have any tech drones yet? So I can start work on the biointerface kernels, carry on with the bees. We've got another tech queen. Tech drones time 3. Perfect. And we've also got an oily queen there. What does that do? Makes chem fuel. Ah. Plastic one, I presume, produces plasteel. That's cool that we've got that sorted out. Electronic queen, I think, is for components, right? Extract copper from their surroundings, creating industrial components. That's cool. So if we can upgrade that one, I don't know what you'd have to mix that with, like electronic plus plasteel maybe, or something like that. For now, though, we're going all in on the tech queens and the tech drones until I can go big bee industry. And when we've got all of our bee houses and hybridization chambers and all the crazy upgraded shit, that's when I'll be happy to move on. Give me a bug. 2 more Terramantis. I think that should do it. I mean, there's only 4 genes for each, right? So we might as well just do this to be safe. Right there I can deal with. We've been getting, like, really lucky with these lately. So much that I'm kind of tempted to think that maybe they've made it so that they spawn in at the edge of the map. I mean, we had one in the middle of the base yesterday, but since then they've all been much further out. What are they doing there? They're going all the way around again. Is that genuinely quicker? I guess maybe it's including the traffic jam that's going to come as a side effect of this. Makes our life extremely easy because it means we've only got to fight a couple at a time while the other half fuck off around the other way. What are they doing? Standing why? What the hell was that about, huh? What the hell was that about? Starter and search and destroy, Venomites. Oh, that's so good. God damn. And the fuel mites are just there to body block. Those are never getting used. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's done. We're done. It's over. Beautiful. Get them finished off and then swallow down. Oh, one got back up. Oh, it's a Mega Scarab. Yeah, I think we're fine. Locust Wings. That's cool. And then the final one. Size of the hive. Oh, we're done. Amazing. Moving on then to Gigamite. Shit, we really didn't fight this one very long, huh? We've still only got 1 per raid. Has he tempted fate one too many times? Not from the looks of it. No, they're like spawning right at the edge of the map these days. Weird. I wonder if that was an adjustment. It can deal with that. I don't need to pay attention over there. I'm just going to paint the lab instead. Well, that's his friends pretty much dealt with. Where's the boss? Hello. Oh, well, it'll be another 24 hours by the time you get here. We'll be off of cooldown again. You going to acid spray me or... Oh! He's dead. He's dead. We're good. I fucking love bulk goods, bro. Who is it? Oh, it's Fanciful Transport Company. They sell I will trade an unfathomable amount of insect jelly for a whole bunch of silver, just in case they offered to build that road for us. Would save Gomez's journey. Oh, and would you look at that? A new and improved genetics lab. I think we're going to do something this whole colony could really do with. An enormous bug to help defend the place. So, dominant genome. Insectoid, I think that's got to make sense. Secondary genome, colossal. Do we go... I presume if we swap those over, they come out the same thing, right? I really don't remember. Hang on. Let's go colossal, insectoid. Yeah, they're the same thing. Okay, fair enough. Look at that. A thrombo spider. Thrombo spider, not an insect, because spider has 8 legs, but it's close enough. And then I don't think I've seen this one before. Do we instead go alpha genome with insectoid secondary? It makes a beetle fleet. Beetles are insects because they have 6 legs. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6. Do you think that counts? And if I'm not mistaken, if you combine 2 of the same genome, you get a paragon, don't you? So this should be pure, terrifying insectoid. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I hate that. But the chance of failure on that is significantly higher. What if we use like a legendary genome frame? So that has no impact on the failure outcome. But that you can like make a booster that lowers it, right? The perfect insectoid animal, paragon of all similar animals with no needless junk genetic data. I've got to do it, haven't I? I've got to do it. So we've got a choice here. We can use the Harmono boosters. That's the one that, yeah, there you go. Halves the chance of getting the bad result. Alternatively, do we go for the controller that allows us to draft them up? Increases the chance of failure. I've got to do it. We got to take the gamble. Horrible idea, but that's kind of the whole point of this entire playthrough, right? With a controller, it takes down to 70%. That's still likely in our favor. Well, here goes nothing, I suppose. Good luck. Not that concerned about it going wrong, but the biggest loss will definitely be that legendary frame. That would suck. All right, so come and Horf this one down for me. Given that this final raid summons 2 bosses, this is the last one we'll have to do for Chemian, and then it's just the silverfish stuff and we're done. Solid gray matter mutation. What the hell is that? The smoothest of brains. Oh, I don't like the look of that. Oh, don't do it. Oh, don't do it. Oh, we're good. That does mean, though, that they can't just spawn in at the edge of the map. I think we are just genuinely getting quite lucky. Oh, the brave Mega Scarab that could, or probably couldn't in this case. You're holding the line well, though. I appreciate that, big man. Just gave us plenty of time to snipe them out. Amazing. Oh, good news, everyone. Wet Bear is happy with their life here in the colony. Great. And with that, beautiful acid glands. That should be our final one, correct? I think they've put the other one in the stockpile somewhere, or someone's grabbed it anyway. Chalice Ferrocore. The fucking Ferrocore gone. Alright, one of the Mega Scarabs sniped it. Infrared sensors. Well, that's a little better. At least we get 2 silverfish from this one. Oh, no. No, we are very good again. Oh, they're in my weird tunnels. You know what I think we do? I think we sack off 90% of, like, our bugs. I think we get rid of the fuel mites. I think we get rid of the venomites. And I think we take the Gigalocus and stick animal enlargers in them. And they get stuck? They just, like, push back too much? Oh, no, they're slowly creeping forward. I feel like a terrible person. I feel like we're bullying these poor sweet silverfish. Look at them. Oh, there goes his armor. Oh, sorry, little guy. We didn't even give you a bloody chance there, did we? So from these fellas, we are going to get a hard lock joints mutation. Okay. Probably a movement penalty if I had to assume. And then passive. Just simply called passive. Baby became child. They tend to, yes. And then a growth moment for wet. Good. You are just another combat character, right, Wet? Or at least he's supposed to be. Plants construction. Oh, Jesus. Medical. Honestly, animals I would never say no to. And then let's go plants. That's always pretty good. Hard worker. Beautiful. The growth cell for our terrifying monster popped out in the middle of the raid. So let's get that. I think you just load it right into the electro room, right? You don't do anything else? Perfect. There we go. Wait, does that mean it succeeded then? I presume the failure chance is... Oh, maybe the failure chance does come out of this in hindsight. Oh, I guess we'll see in a minute, won't we? Spacer bee house. We can build 1, I think. Yeah, we'll build 1 and then we'll load that up with more tech bees so that they can make more components so that we can build more bee houses. Bloody beetle frat right there. When the hell did you finish that? High tier, very powerful graves. I think we're going to need to repaint it, but... stand still. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at you go now. Ah, and as another gift, why not work on that enormous colossal insectoid? Beautiful. Let's go legendary Geno frame and then up. Hold on, he's got to put it in the stockpile. Give him a minute. 15% chance of a flesh monstrosity. I'll take it. And this right here, my friends, is going to be our final base Insectoids to fight. Well, I mean, unless I, for whatever reason, want to build more nests or whatever, which point we'll cross the hurdle when we get there. But we won't need to do any more after this. It's the final gene. Oh, shit. Hello there. How you doing? Right there. Beautiful. Oh, Gomez! Gomez, why are you there, my friend? You know what? That's their problem, isn't it? He's a pacifist. He was just happy to live his life, and then he went and fucked with the wrong guy. There are the bosses. Damn, how did they get so far forward this time? I guess it's just because we didn't know. Oh, shit. Well, there it goes. We knew this was going to happen eventually. Let's just take all the people and get them to fuck off. I'm not quite sure what that attack does. I don't know if they're just supposed to become invincible for a few seconds while they reposition or what the deal with that is, but it doesn't never seem to do much. Oh, Schmidt! No! Oh, God, brain damage for Schmidt. Are you okay? Oh, it's lowered the efficiency from 1,905 to 1,894. Real shame. And here we are. Very finally, we have mineral rich insect skin. Oh, okay. And that's it. The other chalice core is just used to increase the size of the hive. Hang on. With the other chalice core, can we not build that building? The only one we haven't built. The... Wait, chalice. Wrong one. It was the wrong one. Xanates. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Right. So with that, we can use that to build the petroglypher. Now, I'm curious if this thing will affect the walls of our... Because obviously these are the kind of fake real granite walls. Granite walls made of granite that we use granite blocks to build them with. But obviously I've placed them manually. So it makes me wonder if they will even work. I'm going to do a quick double check off camera and make sure we've actually got everything. Wait, what the fuck? Apparently we are missing a Xanates. Oh, we are. Oh, that was bloody close, wasn't it? Still want to build one of those, but we'll save that for a rainy day. We'll save that for something in the future. Beautiful. Charger claw evolution. There you go. And with that, we are now 100% complete. I think. I'll triple check. Happily say that we are, in fact. We are totally done with that. It's complete. So now we start mutating our queens into each gene line. Ferris. Ferris, I think we will make you the... What are you good at? Like, what are your traits? Too smart, great memory, optimism, bloodlust. I think we'll make you the explosive queen if you have bloodlust. So for the Charters queen, I've gone with heat shock, and I'll explain why in a second. That stops them getting heat stroke or anything like that. We've got flame glands, so they breathe fire, the chem fuel sacs, and pyrophilics. They love fire, they'll be attracted to fire. Gives them the 4-straight of pyromaniac, which is quite frankly terrifying. Some mini horns, some red eyes, and then, of course, the Nuchartis G-line skin. So there's another mutation that I wasn't able to take. That's the pyro-resistant chitin. You can't take that and the chem fuel sacs. And I feel like the chem fuel sacs are much more visual and much more Nuchartis than just simply fireproof skin. And heat shock makes them immune to high temperatures, so it kind of does the same thing, not really. Oh, one thing I'm going to do with every queen is give them vocal glands, detoxifier tubules, the inefficient midgut, so they eat more. You know, the queen, that makes sense. And then, of course, the pollution dependency. Those two cancel each other out, and those two I just kind of like having for it. And there you go, my friend. Congratulations, you've been promoted. Eaterinus is the combat queen. Obviously, she has to be Chalice, right? She has to be the leader of the Mega Wasps in the kind of high DPS squad. So for the Chalice queen, I've gone big combat focus, right? You got the Ripper Blades, you got the Mega Spider Horn, Insect Rostrum, you do a big melee attack, but you eat more. We've got the inefficient midgut to kind of balance that out. We've got the negatives from the Chalice G-line as well. So Volatile makes them more likely to fight. And then the Overdrive here gives them a need to kill that we have to try and fulfill there. But I've kind of balanced it out with the other stuff we've taken. So Dormant actually makes it so they never do violent mental breaks. Which of those will take priority? I don't know, but it seems a safe bet. Weaker to temperature, because I had to balance out a lot of this stuff. Obviously, pollution dependency, detoxifiers, tubule, same as everything else. This is the interesting thing. Swarm, Synapse, right? And I'm going to go back and give it to the other queens as well. 5% global work speed boost for each pawn in the colony with this gene. With 20 colonists, that is absolutely enormous. You're doubling everybody's work speed. Obviously, the antennae, the G-line skin. I think the most significant change, of course, though, is Colossal. She hits harder, but she's also going to be massive. And I think that kind of makes sense for this one, because these are, when you think of like the Giga Locust, they're massive and they hit really hard. Sigbexy is going to be our social-focused Sorn Queen, the default Insectoid, Rim Insectoids, right? I think that makes perfect sense. We got Vocal Glands, because it's supposed to be a bit more social, was my thinking. Sensitive Brain Goop. We've got the Synapses. We've got a Royal Jelly Injector. Provides them with an immunity boost and improved mood at the cost of a small wound in them, and then it goes on cooldown, which seems really, really good. Kind of like an immunity drive, right? What are the Sawn Empresses like? Well, of course, they're massive, they're disgusting, they have a sack full of jelly. So that's what I've gone with, and I've given her a proboscis because, of course, she's got that injector. However, I have made her passive, so she cannot do combat. This one is going to be our Chemia Queen. Those are the weird kind of acid-spitting ones that we've got right over on the right-hand side. So we've got the acid glands, infrared senses, I believe was one of their genes, because I couldn't figure out what the other one was, so it had to be that, right? Swarm Synapse for that global work speed, acid blood, acid burst sac. Give her some Drainer wings, just so she looks different. I think it'll complement the green well. Got the skin, and then some other various different cosmetics. That one's super, super simple. That one also isn't, like, particularly based on anything. I chose Nildraith because she was next in the list. And finally, I suppose that means Chip Daniela has to be our Nachardus Queen. She's not old enough yet, but I'll just design the gene line. So these are the big rocky ones. Xanity's Queen is quite straightforward as well. They are the rocky ones, so I assume hive glands for construction makes a little bit of sense. We've got the vocal glands, toxfire, basic stuff. Mineral-rich insect skin gives her armor plating until it's broken, exactly the same as the bosses. Then we've got the charger claws as well. Let's use that breacher charge ability, same as the boss. Now, their negative is the solid grey matter, right? Not only does it stop you learning new skills, but it makes the skill decay enormous. I think that's not right for such an important character. So I've gone for low grey matter instead, that lowers psychic sensitivity and lowers the learning factor. It's kind of that nice middle ground. Temperature stuff just to cancel out. Hard lock joints was the other negative from that G line, so lower move speed, but that's okay. And then I've just added some kind of different cosmetics again to keep her different. And you know what? Just transform now. You're 30 days off of retirement. If you've got any feedback or any changes you think might work better for those, by all means, chuck them at me. I'm going to do that. So we've got the queens at the top. We've got warriors in the middle, and then we've got the young ones. Of course, those are all going to be warriors too eventually. With that, I think we've done the biggest undertaking of the entire thing. All of the genes collected, all of the bosses collected. I do admittedly want to build that petroglypher. It's the only building we haven't built so far, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, we've got like the turrets, but those don't work under a mountain, unfortunately. Ooh, hello. Oh, shit, they're all hatching. There's Sig. Whoa, you look terrifying. The fuck is that? Is that some sort of placeholder icon? Or what is that thing? Oh, how strange. Hello, who's hatching now that I need to look at first? Chip Daniela. Hello. Oh, you look cool. I like the design on you. Here goes Ferris. And Kapow. Hello there. Nice to see you. What were you again? Oh, you were the fiery one. Yeah, I can see it. And then finally, Nildraith. Welcome. Ah, hello. I was expecting the cosmetics to be a bit more blatant. There you go. I haven't gone too hard on it quite yet, but we'll plan it out later. A little sandy color for Eterenus. She's got just that generic Insectoid color. Then Nildraith is a horrible sickly green. You've gone gray. Obviously, that outfit's going to change very soon. I guess Ferris, maybe we go a bit more... Well, like, what color are they? They're kind of the combination of default Insectoid and then more yellow than anything. I suppose except for the Hell Beetles. They're a bit more obvious. I like the Hell Beetle color scheme more, I think. How about something like that? That's okay. That's okay. I can live with that. Oh, gross. Oh, disgusting. Thorax, the second in labor. Okay, go on then. Gather for insect spawning. That's what you want to call it. She's supposed to go to a medical bed for that. Yeah, that's not happening. We should probably just build one in their bedroom. Oh, like, it's fucking disgusting concept, isn't it? Beeswax hospital bed. Sure, there you go. I'll be honest, this might be a one of a kind because I might remove this pregnancy mechanic when we're done because it feels just like a... Oh my fuck. What's happened? Exoskin. Oh, it's got a human face. Oh no, it is like the newborn from Alien. This is all wrong. This is all wrong. I'm going to exile this baby. No, it's come out all wrong. Sebastian, your science went too far. Your science went too far. Create a new gene line. It's too disgusting, isn't it? We're going to call you Black Hive Queen instead. Vocal glands, detoxify tubers. Very, very simple, this one. I've added the 2 Black Hive upgrades. So the Mechanoid Rending Claws and the Gracer Vile Spit. And then just the generic negatives, of course, with Colossal thrown in there to make her enormous. I think she already had Colossal, right? No, she didn't. Did she? Oh dear. Am I about to make her even larger? Wait, does she? Let's have a look here before we transform her. She doesn't. Oh, she does. She does. Okay, so she won't be like crazy massive. Let's get rid of that spawning sack because that's going to cause all manner of weird issues. Disgusting. Name baby. Rejected. We're going to call you Reject. Reject baby. This is just like what happened in Alien 4. The worst of the aliens. I haven't seen the new one, so possibly the worst of the aliens. And with that today, my friends, we are What was that noise? Mad animals? Psychic drone. So it's just a psychic drone. So, my friends, with our 5 queens complete, that effectively means that we've seen everything in Insectoids 2. Obviously, not entirely everything. We've got some other buildings that I need to build with the silverfish, but that's still on cooldown. I was told by Oscar that we definitely need to go out there into the world and do some of the hive attacks on the world map, whether that is attacking the faction base or doing one of the quests of people. Doesn't really matter, as long as we go out there and see that at some point. But other than that, I think we've more or less touched on everything, dipped our toes into every aspect of Insectoid life at that stage. So I'm very happy to see it. I think I'm happy to put a pin in that right there. Obviously not the series. We're going to move on now to finishing off the Black Hive stuff. We'll be fighting them tomorrow so that we can... although, do we need any more mutations from the Black Hive, or is that done? I think that's done too, though, isn't it, if I'm not mistaken? I'm not sure. We'll certainly fight a couple more tomorrow, see how that goes. But like I said, there's plenty of Insectoid submods on the workshop. Red Mattis just put up another. There is one that adds a whole bunch of new bug parts. There's one that adds a whole new gene line. So there's plenty more to see. So we're going to be moving on into the more esoteric. And then, of course, we have some of the vanilla genetics expanded stuff thrown in there in the background. It's just like a fun little extra Insectoid-based project. Now that I know our hive is capable of definitely defending itself, we can get that out there in the world and do a bit more. And now, because we won't be thumping all the time, theoretically, we should start getting raids from the other factions, as you normally would. But we've just been kind of course, sending them ourselves, so the game's been quite generous. Thank you for joining me here today. Quite excited to see what we've got coming next. Excited to see what the other sub-modders have been doing with this. Not as in, like, they're sub-modders, like, below the other modders. I'm saying, like, they're making sub-mods. Thank you, of course, to Eremitic Fool, Cryo121, Somber Apoc, Dame Stitchell, Dietz, Ever Curious, David Turner, Liam Mersick, Molly Deutsch, Jurgen, Chillabella, Spongy1312, Elliot Pup, Flight Gamer, Akimbo Orphans, Jusada, Christian Copies, Silent Sentinel, Stephen Allenson, Griff, Tortres, Shadow Wolf, Pip Chip, Matthew Capon, and Kende Hajdu for their support at the executive producer tiers over on Patreon. Hopefully very soon I won't have a horrifying cold / sinus infection / whatever the hell's going on with me, because it's been a very horrible 3 months. A doctor's going to get back to me very soon. I've been assured of it. So we'll be fine. Or maybe I won't. Thank you as well to Fair Fight Frank, Christian Phillips, Lockett217, a fan of the fun and friendly Dr. Frankie, Doogie Monster, Minu, Lady McGilvra, Glyph, Natasm, Amai Otoko, Darreneth, Whiskey Queer, J 520,000, Dreadburner94, Sikosa, NZ Smithsy, Sunset, Militant Millennial, Mal, and DH Gamer. Goodbye.